we are. Here we are. Here we are. Oh my God. Did I just give a. Oh, okay. Here we are. We're back to regular schedule programming. We are gardening tonight. We're gardening tonight. I don't think gardening needs to be an every night thing, but it's a tonight thing for sure. Another day, another dollar. He hates it when I leave. Because when I leave, I never call him. Well, I see why. It worked better when Wale said it because he said when I leave, I never call her. Another day, another dollar. She hates it when I leave because when I leave, I never call her. Yeah, okay, there we go. What a day it has been, y'all. Like, when I say I could not have even imagined my life even a year ago, what I'm doing. Going from having the spa being like fully operational and being like its own independent entity that like obviously I'm not even a front facing presence in there like that anymore, for real, honestly. And doing so much media from my crib. I've set up my loft into a full on like recording studio. Even what you're seeing now is going to get updated slowly as the podcast goes on, as my YouTube videos goes on, as time goes on. And I will say, it's not that I thought this was easy work, but it is still work. And I just think with, TikTok ban, Twitter acting like, oh, now you guys got to go get a real job. This is work. It is work. I was on camera chatting with people for 5 hours today. It's just as, and I've worked a lot. I've worked 57 jobs, child. Every front facing job that I worked, even though I'm in my house and I'm not gonna front, I'm not gonna lie and say that there's not a level of comfortability there. No, the level of comfortability is there, but the level of energy that I'm exerting is very much giving when I was a wedding planner, when I had to be on 10 and doing a presentation and I'm selling and I'm at Nordstrom and I'm being in a sales associate. When I'm in the spa and I'm doing treatments and I'm using the physicality of it, like the energy I'm exerting is the same level, but the comfortability I wouldn't change it, and I wouldn't trade the comfortability that I have at this point for the world. I love the comfortability, so that's like the one plus. But we all gotta work. All we promised to do in this life is stay black and die, and to pay them bills on the first. So I understand Karl Marx was spitting. But unfortunately, I'm now accustomed to a certain lifestyle, and I got to figure out how to make this money by tomorrow. Now, what has happened today? If you are in Houston, you're probably noticing, well, if you're anywhere and you're watching the camera, you're noticing that I'm really bundled up. I was so excited because if you followed me on TikTok for years, then you know that I'm like a pajama lady. Like I have pajama sets. I go to sleep fully moisturized. I go to sleep cute. But it's really, really cold. We had some snow in Houston today. It does not snow in Texas. This happens like once every few years, and nothing was open today. Like everyone was inside. The world was. I went outside. I called myself going outside. I thought I was gonna go to motherfucking Taco Bell. Motherfucking Taco Bell wasn't even open. That's like Taco Bell, like they're damn near like the goddamn Waffle House. They open till 3 a.m., girl, and they open back up at motherfucking 8, 9. They only be closed for about 4 or 5 hours there. They're usually always open. I said, damn, Taco Bell not open? I had to come home, maybe some damn cabbage, girl. I like to get in the kitchen. I said, oh, if I don't get in the kitchen, I'm not going to eat today. Ain't that about a bitch. They had to come plow the roads, girl. It is giving snow. The freeze that happened in 2021, which, fun fact, that was our very first week living here. So we moved into the house, and then we didn't have no electricity for a week because they were doing them dumbass rolling blackouts. And Greg Abbott needs to be rolled off a goddamn cliff. Okay, he is ridiculous, but that is neither here nor there. I don't even need to get into my Greg Abbott rant right now. That's not what I'm trying to do. Anyway, I can tell that Houston as a city, maybe Texas as a whole, with the infrastructure, was much more prepared this time around for a potential snow, freeze, this inclement weather. I do know that the schools are off until some are off till tomorrow, some are off till Thursday. So really just being prepared. And the preparation was done last week. So I'm proud of Houston for that. I really am. With that being said, the 5 hours that I spent on camera today, I'm really excited for y'all to see. The fun part about doing the Unhinged and Immoral Patreon episodes is talking to other content creators on a real human level. Today we talked to Step on Tony, C Mays, aka Tony. You might know him from TikTok because he does all the funny astrology videos, and he really, really has a thing. He has a beef. Like I have beef with the Studs and the Turkey Leg Hut and Mike Todd. And who else? I got a beef with a couple people, but that's how he got a beef with Aquariuses. Child. Tony has the record for our longest episode. Tony, we talked to Tony for an hour and 37 minutes, and then after we hung up the call, we stopped the recording. Jamila, Tony, and I stayed on the call for an additional hour and 15, just rapping about life. The experience of getting to know people on not just a one dimension. Well, I won't even say TikTok is one dimensional, but past the content, because I feel like it doesn't matter. Like everyone does this. When we post on social media, we are not, this is a facade. This is a character I've created. It doesn't matter if you have a bunch of followers or you have a little bit of followers. When you're posting, you're typically posting your best self, or you might be not posting your best self. You might be posting, it's somewhat of a caricature. And it's very, very different from one-on-one conversations. You can't have a conversation. Oh, excuse me. Will I edit that out? I don't know. That was real. You can't have you can, but it's like meaningful conversation through an app, through comments. It's not the same as sitting there and really talking to someone and like getting to know them. And that's what has happened. That is what has happened this entire time. Horace, Faiza, Davin, Tyreek, Tori, Tony, Aisha, getting to talk to these people past content. And tomorrow we have Lauren, we have Deidre. The next day we have who was on Friday? I know we have Monique Black Belt Babe and Lex. We have Lex. Getting to talk to these people is this is what it's about, and furthering building your community. And your community your community knows no bounds, right? And I think we're at the point in time with the state of our country that building community is so invaluable. I was talking about it yesterday in my little talks about like when I went to Lillian's swearing in, and just making steps. Before that, y'all know last week I've been making new friends. I am in such a place where I need to build my community up, because in our times of need, it is our community that's going to keep us strong. It's our community that's going to keep us together. It is our community that is going to look out for us when our government is not. Are you following me? It is our community that we are going to have to lean on. We need each other. We do need each other. And sometimes with social media, it's a lot of flexing. It's a lot of look at what I did. But that's not what it's all about. It's not about necessarily the individualism of it all. And I don't want to use a whole bunch of big words and do word vomit, because I'm very much into saying it plainly and saying it straight. You need to get some good motherfucking people around you. Yes, you can be Miss big pussy boss bitch, but you don't need to be. And you're not meant to be, right? You're not meant to handle everything alone. You're meant to have people who can help you. And when they need help, you can help them. Because the thing about it, babes, it's a two-way street. You have to be willing to take and be willing to ask, but you also have to be willing to give when it comes to community. And so I'm definitely here. That's what we're doing. Every day I'm finna get on and tell y'all how I'm trying to build my community more, how I'm trying to make my community better, how I'm trying to, make my mark in the world while also doing what I love. Why I just feel like I'm so blessed to be afforded the opportunity to help my community by being myself. I could have done it other ways, but I found a way to do it by just talking shit. And that's a good for me, I think that what we seeing from celebrities, we shouldn't be too surprised. I don't want Kim posting that tight ass, look like goddamn hamburger, goddamn Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins. And honestly, Julie Andrews would have had better. Okay, if the outfit was tea, I wouldn't have even been frying Kim up. But the outfit really wasn't that tea, so I don't know why she was trying to lick that lady coochie lips. Well, maybe that's not what I'm trying to get into. We shouldn't be surprised by all the celebrities. All of a sudden, Hailey Bieber, Justin Bieber, like these people, they're in community. That's the point. They run in the same circles as these people. They are in community, so you need to get your community, and you need to get involved in your community. And I will say it, I'll keep saying it all week. That's gonna be my theme, because those, my OGs, I don't even want to call them older black people because they weren't that much older than me. But yesterday at the swearing in, I was seeing all those black civil servants. I was so not just impressed, but inspired. Like, I just so often, like, we just complain on the internet and we're like, oh, was ain't shit in the white people and crackers. Like, it's like so many black people who is working in our favor. Granted, they're also motherfucking coons. Clarence Thomas, I'm talking to you, motherfucking coons. I'm confused. You want to hear a conspiracy theory? Because you know Clarence Thomas is Gullah Geechee. I think he done did some magic. That's my conspiracy theory. He done did some magic, girl. Because ain't no way. I'm on to you. I'm on to you. You going to be on the other side soon enough, child. So I ain't going to worry about too much. You've enacted so much chaos and damage. Who texted me, a boy? Oh, it's Jamila. Child. Between that, I'm supposed to go tomorrow and get my nails done. I'm going to Dallas next week. I'll be working in Dallas. I have a couple events. I am actually serving as a mentor for my publicist, Valise. She has a nonprofit in Dallas. And so I'm going to have some mentees. I'm going to have some, I think they're either high school or early college age kids. So I'll be doing some events with them. I'm finna get on TikTok and see if there's anything else I can do while I'm in Dallas, you know, because I like Dallas. I'm also going out there for a birthday. So, you know, I will be heavily in the club as well. I'll be outside. I plan on taking a Soul Cycle class because they do have a Soul Cycle studio in Dallas. And y'all know I am a part of that cult. Plan on taking a couple Pilates class. I do have ClassPass, and I'm going to do a shameless plug. The link is in my bio, in my link tree, on my social media platforms. If you want, you know, a month free, you click that link and you tell it Meccavellii sent you. So I'm really excited. I'll be out in Dallas for about 5 days, and I'm gonna bring my camera. I plan to attempt to still film every night. In Dallas. I'm not sure how successful I'm going to be because, like I said, I am also going to be celebrating a birthday out there. I will be working out there. We'll still be doing interviews during the day out there. But I'm going to try because I'm really committed to this. I see y'all comments. We're building community here on the Nighttime Tip. And I like just like regurgitating my entire day because I do this anyway in the shower. Listen, I talk to myself. My mama always said, as long as you can talk to yourself, as long as you don't answer yourself, then you should be good, girl. As long as you're not answering back, you gonna keep talking. Now when you start answering yourself back, you go to the doctor. You go to the doctor and you take them pills that them people give you. Okay, like, woo, girl, take your medicine, girl. We love you. No, then what else? Lauren is gonna be our guest tomorrow. She's the earliest one, but y'all know she's a service. She works in service lobbying. I can't remember exactly. Organizer. She's a community organizer. So she has something to do later in the day. So I'll be 9:30 their time, 8:30 my time. But we made the adjustment for her because again, she's working for her community. So when the community is giving back, you work with them. You work with them. Even though 8:30 is crazy as fuck to be up and on 10, but I've got some coffee, and I've got my bone broth that I made. It's downstairs. It's chilling, so I'll be able to film the rest of that video tomorrow, which I can finally get that done and over with. We will be posting to this is what I want to tell you. So if you are not following the Unhinged anymore on Patreon, $3, but if not, we do have stuff that we're doing for our Patreon subscribers, special, obviously there, but our series sidebar, which is where we have all of the content creators come in and we talk to them, that is going to be on the main YouTube and the main podcast listening pages. It's just like about a 2-week delay. So that will start being posted next week. So if you're not subscribed to our Patreon, even though I feel like you do have $3, Just remember, the Patreon pays for everything, for everyone to get paid around us. The Patreon is not necessarily for us yet. But right now, the Patreon is definitely serving to pay Melissa, to pay Melanie, to pay Claudia. These are the girls on Melissa's team. So, we are putting out quality. And one thing about it, I don't expect nobody to work for free. And I don't think you should expect your friends to work for free. And I'm going to start a whole nother motherfucking rant. I don't like that. I don't like that y'all do that. I think that if your friend wants to do something for you and they say you do not have to pay, okay, cool. But do not go in there into a situation expecting your friend not to pay, especially at this age. Like, baby, I'm about to be 29 in a couple months at this point, in damn near like in April. I know that my friends have bills to pay. A good chunk of my friends got kids at this point. Some of my friends are married with kids, and some of my friends are single and simply just paying bills. Like, I'm not going into nowhere asking my homegirl, my homeboy for no service and not paying them. That's the one thing Mama taught me. And that's the thing, when you get in the areas and you realize who was raised like you and who wasn't raised like you. And that is the thing that you really do start to appreciate more with age, is building community. That's the magic word this week, y'all. Building community. And when you find the people who are like-minded, y'all are aligned, y'all were raised, and you have the same foundations, you will not have no issues in the same way of if your foundational principles are not the same. All those TikTok topics that come, oh, we split the check. Oh, we da-da-da-da. Oh, but I only got a goddamn salad. I don't want to split the check. Nobody told you to come to this motherfucking dinner and get one little motherfucking Caesar salad, little side salad. Bitch, and this is a steakhouse. Why'd you come to the fucking steakhouse? But you was the friend who you knew you was going to do that. And your friends at this age, too. Let's talk about that part. I know I'm going real fast. I need y'all to keep up. It's nighttime. I'm gardening, but I'm hyped up. Sometimes I'm slowed down, but I'm hyped up because, I didn't start drinking before I turned the camera on. You might watch me slow down. I'm still on 10. I'm going to only talk about me. I'm not going to talk about y'all and talk about y'all ages, because we know how y'all get when you talk about people's ages. You can't say certain words. But I'm going to talk about me. And my overgrown big ass, okay? I know my friends at this point. I know I got some friends who was cheap. And I'm not saying it as an insult. But I'm saying I got some friends who don't like to spend money in a certain way. And I know they got the money. They just don't want to spend it on that. They're going to try and get the best deal they possibly can. They are going to start early. You know what I'm saying? They are frugal as hell. And my friends who are like that, I don't invite them to certain situations with my friends who like to spend money. Okay, now let's take some responsibility as the person who knows the friends. Because a lot of time when you're trying to mix the friend groups and you got your birthday dinner and you looking at that friend, your chief friend, and you looking at your extravagant friend, and they arguing and butting heads, it's like, but you should not have invited these bitches to the same situation. That's on you, mama. You 29. You know better. Stop acting like you 21 and you didn't know no better. Bitch, you knew better. You knew better. And you just need to just do better. This is a time when you really do gotta draw the line. That's the one thing I'm learning, child. I used to be so good at it for mixing a friend group. Not every friend group needs to be mixed, girl. Not every friend group needs to be biracial, girl. She's biracial. She's a biracial. This is what it is. I will say most of my friends, when we go to restaurants, it was always giving, like, we're going to split it evenly, so I'm going to go ahead and get what I want. But for my frugal friends, first of all, we ain't going to no motherfucking steakhouse because I know your frugal ass, you don't want to do that. You probably want to go to the motherfucking Cheesecake Factory, and that's fine. Why you got to fight with me at Cheesecake? I like to go there. Say I'm acting light-skinned. I can't take you nowhere. The Cheesecake Caesar salad. I know why you come to the steakhouse got a Caesar salad, because you're so used to go to the Cheesecake Factory and get a Caesar salad, because the Caesar salad is fucking good. It's a good Caesar salad. Yeah. We just gotta be, I just feel like 29, going into my 29th year. It's the last year of my 30s. And I feel like I'm gearing up for for liftoff. Like, bitch, I've had an amazing time in my 20s. Like, literally. It was really ghetto, but I had fun. You know what I'm saying? 30s, fucking lit. I'm already knowing. I'm watching how shit's going right now. I'm watching what I'm setting myself up to do. So let me just start to make the moves so I can have no drama. Word to Mary J. Blige, right? And I know if I don't want no drama, right? I'm not going to mix my cheap friends with my extravagant friends at a dinner, on vacation. Oh, and y'all know I be trying to keep these videos under 20, but I get myself going. Stop traveling with everybody. Now, that's the one thing I would say. If you are this is kind of the age where some people get into travel. I've been into travel. So I have an established travel group of my friends who I know that I can travel with. I've been actually traveling with them since my early 20s. So we're literally almost damn near a decade in. A few years shy of a decade of traveling and going on group trips. I'm locked in. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. I'm straight. But if you are trying to discover traveling with friends, girl, let me tell you this. The best advice I could give. Do not go on no long ass trip, on no big ass group trip for the first time and you're not used to traveling with people. You don't really know them people like that. Let's start small. Like maybe a little 3-day cruise. That's always cute. And make sure separate rooms, because then you can get away from each other. Because, we're a little bit older. So sharing rooms at this point, see, when you're 21, you don't even mind sharing a motherfucking bed. Now you're like, well, bitch, I'm on bathroom. I don't want to argue with you to go in there and do makeup now. And I'm spend a little fun, so I'll spend the extra money. It's okay, girl. Now what I will say is me and Sabrina, we get to a little ghetto. We'll bunker down and share a room from time to time. But most of the time, like, well, if we don't have to, we simply won't. Make them trips short. That's why y'all be going to Miami and not being friends. And y'all is too old to still be going to Miami and losing your homegirls. I don't want to make y'all mad too. Yeah, let me get the fuck on. I don't want to make y'all too mad. But hold that thought. We'll come back tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on. Yep. What I say? Y'all was going to see it here. Y'all was going to see it. I'm going to take a big ass sip. Hold on. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I still hit the mic. Hold on. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Yes, that felt very Lisa Ray McCoy. My mouth is failing me. Maybe y'all call a man. That felt very Lisa Ray McCoy. There I go. That felt sexy.